Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Deborah and my channel is basically lots of sort of DIY projects, adding character to my home, and one of the main things for me is giving other people confidence that they can do things and try things, usually because I've done it and made mistakes and stuff, and hopefully when I'm sort of demonstrating something I've actually got it right, you know. So yeah, and I thought what I would do with this video is I need to do some wrapping up. I'm sort of going to reflect a little bit on some of the projects that we've done, what we might be looking forward to doing in the next year, and then a little bit of a Christmas house tour here and there. So I'm going to wrap up for my husband because he has gone to a rugby match, so I've got a little bit of time. One of the first things I've got for him is a book that he did ask for, and God Created Cricket. So just for context, he is a sports coach who coaches cricket as well as rugby, and so yes, well into his books. So I was just checking there was no price on it, but he, I suppose, like with my Christmas decorations and wrapping and all of that, I know lots of people have finished by now and I'm probably very, very late to the game, but it was my son's birthday this past week, so my son had just turned 18. In fact, here's his cake. I don't know if you can see that, I'll put a better picture in. He just turned 18. I can't quite believe that I've got an adult child. And so sorry, so the focus was kind of more on his birthday before, you know, we get to Christmas. So yeah, so that was this last week. So that was a big thing. And with Christmas, I don't know about you, but I tend to get ill at Christmas. I think I get really excited. I love Christmas, and I'm generally, you know, working really hard up to it, and then my body just goes, whew. And last year I was really poorly. I had COVID and I actually missed a family party on Boxing Day. I was sat in the sitting room watching old films, crying, because I was just so miserable because I'd missed the family party. So the next thing that I'm going to wrap is a puzzle for my husband. He absolutely loves puzzles. It's just his bit of kind of therapy, winding down time, that kind of thing. So got a puzzle. So yeah, so I was poorly last year with COVID, and I was actually ill with COVID the previous year as well. So I've had COVID 3 times, a bit unlucky. And I'm kind of like holding back a bit because I think, what if it happens again and I'm ill again? You know, so I kind of get like think, oh, I want to enjoy Christmas, but I'm not going to think, oh, all these wonderful things are definitely going to happen, because I might just be ill and be sat here sobbing into a tissue. So we'll see. So I was just also just thinking about the projects that we've been doing. But by the way, this is second hand. So we kind of got a rule between us, I suppose, that we don't buy new puzzles because he does them really quickly and then we just pass them on, you know, to my parents and things. So I never buy new puzzles. There's no point, is there? So he'll understand when he gets a second-hand puzzle. But yeah, so I was just thinking about some of the projects that we've done, and obviously here we had our wall removed in the kitchen. Huge project, and also just really enjoyable, and probably the first project when my husband's been about a bit more to sort of help and get involved. So that was really good. Obviously that we also built the kitchen island here, and I'll sort of link that so you can see that video. Oh, just really quickly, love this kind of recyclable paper. I've got all sorts, got loads of it in there, and recyclable tape. So I want to be able to unwrap everything. I don't want any plastic, so it can all go in the recycling. Yeah, so we did the wall removal, the kitchen island. That was, you know, a really big project. I also did all the panelling in the hall, if you remember, and up the stairs. And then I did the stair runner. In fact, I think that was at the beginning of the year, and the rods. So that was a job. I also did the makeover in the kids' bathroom. That was, yeah, that was a big job, fairly big job, to be honest. We sort of couldn't use that bathroom for a couple of weeks while I was doing that. And what else have I done? Oh, I did the carpet in the hall upstairs. So that was a large rug that I turned into a carpet. I've forgotten about that one actually. We did the loft ladder and the loft hatch, which, you know, made a massive difference. I also did a few bits, like tried to add character here and there. So I did repainted a door into our ensuite bathroom, which I hadn't finished, and then added a really nice door handle and new hinges and things like that. So I could have bought a new door, but nope, I thought I can do something with this. So yeah, I've done lots of projects that's what I enjoy, is adding character and adding things that are really, you know, beautiful in my home where I can. And so just thinking about projects coming up, one really big thing is that probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, I bought some solid oak flooring. So I've got a couple more books to wrap for my husband. I've got him so he's a Liverpool supporter, Liverpool football. So I've got the Jurgen Klopp autobiography, completely love him also. And I've got him, he also loves military history, so I've got him that one as well. I'm hoping I've got some bits of paper that I can just use up. That's quite nice. So I've got the stars, and then I've got the star tape as well. I'm running out of it, but yeah, so projects I bought, oh my gosh, these people living close to us had put on Facebook Marketplace 25 meters squared of oak, solid oak, so not laminate, you know, the ones that you can get engineered wood where it's like a little slither. No, this is solid oak floor. And I said to my husband, I really want that, but I knew I couldn't sort of go and get it without him knowing, or, you know, you can't hide that, can you? Or I had to be really upfront and be like, I really want that, and I want to do this project. The only thing with it, there's a little downside, is that the people who were selling it because they'd had a problem with their flooring. So it was new, they'd laid it, and then they had a problem with a screed. I think a builder had laid a screed very badly, and so when they lifted they needed to take up the floor because it was all lifting. It took some of the screed with it, and so I've got probably maybe 18 meters squared of solid floor. So some of it's fine and is new in packs, but I'd say the vast majority, so about 18 meters squared, has cement, or not cement, whatever it is, screed on the back of it. So there is a job to do to get all of the cement off and then lay the floor in the sitting room, and I do really want to do that. So that is going to be a job for the new year. So currently there's a carpet in there which is not in the best shape, and I've heated it, but I've not bothered to sort of, even wash it in the last 6 months because I thought, nah, it's coming up. Yeah, so that'll be an exciting one, is getting that done in there and having a solid wood floor. And then in the home office, which is over here, there's a solid floor under the carpet, and I want to take the carpet up in there and sand all the floorboards. So that will be a job. It does all need painting. It's not like awful, but you know when you look around and you just think, I really ought to decorate that at some stage. So I think I'll get on and decorate that room as well. The other thing is I want, so because all of this is open now, what I was thinking of doing is having some internal bifold doors into my office. So just so I've got a bit more privacy when I'm in meetings and things like that. And I just think it, you know, I don't really know what I'm going to buy or whether I'm going to make something. I don't know. I'm going to have to give that a bit of a think about what I'm going to do. So that'll be a good one. Another thing that I bought this past year, which I didn't consult my husband about, I just went and got it. Was that I'm gonna change up the front door again. So I did make a video about this a couple of years ago. It's actually a surprisingly popular video on YouTube, where I painted my, it's a PVC door, you know, so there's nothing special about it, to be fair, but I just painted it, and I don't know, people obviously like that one, and I've got more paint, so I want to change that up, and I want to put in, change the tiles on that we put down. So I think, I don't know, it's got to be maybe 5 years ago, we put down it's basically fake slate, and we made a mistake really, because we didn't lay it at any kind of gradient. So when it rains, the water comes in, and I have to go out and basically mop it out to get the water out. It's just a pain. And I saw online somebody on Facebook Marketplace, again, favourite place, was selling some quarry tiles, and they were new, but they just were left over from a project, and they were red and black. And I really love Victorian paths, and I know I don't live in a Victorian house. My house was built in the 1930s. That's my books on. I got him some pants. It's quite funny really, because some of his pants have actually got holes in them, but they're what I need to do is just roll that one up and make it look a bit nicer, because I think it's been taken out of the packet. Yeah, so my house is a 1930s house. You know, it's not Victorian, but I love Victorian, the look of it. And when our house before was Victorian, no, it was Georgian, but it had beautiful character in it, and I just love the Victorian paths and how they look. And I got these tiles, completely loved them, and I kind of hid them, to be honest. I didn't tell him. I was like, I want to do this, and I know there'll be a little bit of work, and because obviously with the temperature and everything, I can't be doing the door when it's really cold, so that's definitely a thing for sort of later in the spring. But what I want to do is basically change the hardware on the door. The handles had its day, and then change up the letterbox, and yeah, take up the tiles, replace the tiles, bit to do, and that will be lovely. I think that will be a really nice thing to do for our home. So yeah, so that is some of the projects that I have coming up this next year. Oh, next thing, again, because my husband is a sports coach. Oh no, the sticker's gone funny. I got him it's just a little rugby ball shaped soap on a rope, which I thought would be fun. So yeah, and I was also just thinking about like what I want for Christmas. So I have asked for a book, and one of them, actually I've asked for a couple, but one of the books that I've asked for is I don't know if you've read The Salt Path by Raynor Winn. There's about to be a film made with Gillian Anderson actually, and Jason Isaacs playing Moth, and I'm reading it. I've nearly finished it, but it's one of those books that I don't want to finish because I've loved it. And obviously I live in the southwest of the UK, and so I have been to a lot of the places that they talk about, although I've got to say I haven't been to some of the places sort of furthest down into Cornwall, but I'm absolutely loving it. I love the way that she writes. So I have asked for the next book of that one, which I am really looking forward to reading. And what else have I asked for? I've asked for, how exciting actually, I've asked for new slippers. I've asked for a jumper. And you'll probably laugh, but I've asked for some drill bits. So I don't know about you, but I just love fresh drill bits. And so for my birthday, I had a pack of impact driver bits. Oh my gosh, it just made me so happy, and it was like my best present. So anyway, yay, looking forward to that, and some jigsaw bits as well that I've asked for. So so a jigsaw, not a jigsaw puzzle, but a jigsaw. I've asked for some new blades for that, so that should be great. And apart from that, I am a big one for booking things to do, or wanting to do things and have experiences. And I love going to watch comedians, and I love going to the theatre. And so my husband and we are going, and it's a Christmas present, to see a couple of comedians. So one of them is Milton Jones, which is tomorrow night actually, and then we are going to see Ben Elton in the new year, so that will be fun. We have seen a lot of comedians, so it will be really good to go and do that. And I just think because Christmas and into the new year, I can start to feel a little bit down, and I need things to then, you know, keep me up. And so I think having things like that to look forward to is what I need. So I think I'm almost there. We always get each other a Terry's chocolate orange, so that one's to wrap. And I've got him a big thing of a shower gel, so I bet that smells good. So I'm going to wrap those up, and then he's got a couple more books, a cricket book, a rugby autobiography, and some more underwear. But this is for the Oddballs rugby charity for cancer. So I do like to get those. I like to get those for him. So I'm going to wrap up these final things, and I'm also just going to do a little bit of a tour so you can see some of my Christmas decorations.